my correction of my perception of the book of Job. Tears of relief want to come up right now. Like, I was proven wrong. And it brings me closer to alignment. And so I will tell you about my book of Job perspective and its correction. The only thing I really got out of the book of Job originally, every time I read through the Bible, because I have read through the Bible, obviously I'm going to do it again. Well, as a matter of fact, I got this today that I had ordered. We'll see how it goes. Because it is huge. And I'm going to use it to familiarize myself with words and pronunciations that have been... Oh, I don't even have it up here. I think I put it down there with the books I'm going to get rid of. The King James Version of the Bible. Anyways, I've read every version of the Bible that I could find. From cover to cover. And what I got out of the book of Job every time was it was just a cock waving contest. Satan shows up. God says, "Oh, what do you think of my servant Job?" Satan says, "You're just good to him. That's why." Like, challenges God's assertion that Job is a good servant. Job wasn't a bad servant. But I'll put the link to the video down below that I was watching. Mentions Job 3:25. What I have feared most has come upon me. That's it in a nutshell. That is the whole reason for the book of Job. It was not a cock-waving contest. A worldly saying is that which you fear most is most likely what is going to come upon you. And fear is a weakness. It's a vulnerability. How do we know? I didn't even have to reread the book. I knew exactly how it is Job let fear choose his actions for him. Because he would keep sacrificing on behalf of his children. Just in case they sinned. Afraid that, oh boy, yep, so more of it's coming here. Like, we're adding on to this. So, he was afraid his instruction to his children did not take effect. Was not effective. And in doing so, he did not trust God's word, God's promise, that if you teach them when they're young, they will grow up in the way. That just moves me. So yes, I stand corrected and very happily so. And of course, my obsessively self-reflecting self is going to try to find some place But then that's a fear. I just have faith and trust and know, because I have said the prayer recently, that whatever's holding me back, if somebody calls out of the blue, please remove, before they can do that, like, what is going to cause me to turn back? What is going to cause me to hesitate? What is going to cause me to metaphorically turn into a pillar of salt, like Lot's wife? Looking back on the old me, the qualities that I depended on, which aren't necessarily qualities, probably most likely coping mechanisms. PTSD, man. PTSD. The false ego. So, there we have it. I stand corrected on the Book of Job. Properly disciplined, properly informed, full of appreciation, and moving my little butt on to the next little tidbit of a lesson. But I do have to remind myself to slow down, because I get going like poof, a rocket. And I've been doing this so long for myself, with that gaming controller in my hand. So I'm going to get in that kingdom, and I'm going to do it this way, and blah, blah, blah. No. Staying in the body. Except for under chaperone. Going to the heavens with chaperones, man. But I have to have faith and trust in God's promises that He will equip me for every good work and every deed and everything done in His name, which I am now responsible for, because I've made it known here. Yeah, I gotta trust that He's fully, so I can't expect a chaperone. I just gotta trust. I heard the message, get the vessel ready. The vessel's getting ready. And He's gonna do it in perfect timing, in perfect amount, in the perfect way. There we go.